So fast forward, I graduated from high school, and I went to college. And I get to college, and after about 2 years, I drop out because I'm like, this is not for me. So I joined this AmeriCorps program, and they moved me into Southeast Washington, D.C., Anacostia, into a little area, a neighborhood called Berry Farms, where I end up living for the next 6 months of my life. It's the hood. It's the hood. And I went there in 1999, summer of. I went there as the role I was supposed to play was as a tutor of math and literacy and English. And I also went there to be a community organizer and to create a garden in a sort of part of the neighborhood that was known as a hot drug area, and there was needles and gun violence everywhere. And about a couple months in, I'm spending all of my time breaking up fights and trying to get these young people to stop fighting. And I'm trying to resolve conflict, and these young people are coming into the space with so much baggage from home. And I'm supposed to be teaching English and math, but I'm spending most of my time trying to teach them about just how to have a healthy relationship with another. By third and fourth grade, 8, 9 years old, a lot of these young people already believed that their lives would amount to nothing. There's a little hope, there's a little aspiration. One of the reasons that there was so little hope was because many of these young people kept repeatedly failing standardized tests. So, over and over again, unable to move to the next grade because they're unable to get the marks that they need to pass. Now, if you can recall being 8 or 9, you're completely malleable, you're very impressionable, and if you continue to get D's and F's on your report card, at some point, you're going to start thinking you're stupid. You're going to start thinking you're dumb. And so I really started thinking about education because I felt their lack of self-esteem around their own intelligence. And it was around that time that I realized that the very schools that are meant to inspire creativity, to inspire learning, to inspire greatness, are actually destroying and crushing the spirits and the intellect of the same children that they're meant to uplift. And there was a word that one of my professors put to it. He called it academic violence. Academic violence. There's so many intelligences, multiple intelligences. Some of you are familiar with Howard Gardner, psychologist from Harvard University. He wrote a book called The Multiple Intelligences. We all don't just learn in one way. But our schools have reduced learning into this little box. And so all of these great potential beings have not been activated to their potential. And that's the failure of education. And that's academic violence. Academic violence that translates to emotional violence, that translates into a lifetime of chronic suffering.